There she is, Esther, waiting for me to get in. We are heading out to Oregon. This may be the last time that I see this precious home of mine. An offer just came in tonight. It's kind of bittersweet. So I thought I would do a little bit of a tour of Esther. I still have some packing to do. Let's get her unlocked. My grandson wrote this. There's my garage. There's my shower. You've probably all seen that already. Got the essentials. My husband's favorite drink, not mine, but taking him along with me. Sink is full of papers that need to be gone through. This is my television plus security cameras set up. My medicine chest. This in here is for all my security cameras. And if we turn over this way, this is where all the electronics are. I have games, books to read, and my most important one. Heavenly Father has been so good to me. In this next one, looks like these will be filled up with milk and go in my fridge. I didn't know they would fill over. And down here, this is how I keep all my food. I don't want any mice, rodents to get into any of my food. This is Millie's food. Next one down. More, and I don't know if you can see, but they're 2 layers deep back in there. This is where my water is. It's a 44-gallon tank. I have a little tiny heater that I'm going to use because I took the propane out. This is all Millie's stuff. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but Millie has a liver shunt. So she has to have meds all the time. We'll continue over here. This is my closet. I am such a minimalist. I really don't use a lot of clothing or shoes or anything like that. And here's where my inverter lives. If we go over here, let me move this back over on the sink. This is where my propane stove was. So now Crystal gets to enjoy it. So I filled up the hole. These are my spices. They're just magnetic on there. Sorry. Below that is a drawer. So I use a crock pot. This is a little electric cooktop. Below that is where my husband, he was in construction, so he's a plumbing and heating contractor, and when there was leftover wood, he would always keep it, and he would generally take it and chop it up for us to do for firewood. And so I've been cutting all of that, and I've been wrapping it, as you can see, and getting it ready so that this will be where I keep all my firewood now. Over here is where my pump is, but it also has places for all of my paper, and I also have maps and my papers in there. In here is my composting toilet. Over in these drawers, so here's my sink. Top drawer is where I keep my utensils, and it was a deep one, so I just put one of these in there, and it just sits really nice on top and slides in and closes. Then I have utensils there, my matches and first aid there. This is all the stuff I use for my composting toilet. And this drawer is where all my tools are. And then if we turn this way, underneath the sink is where I keep my toothbrush and items there. And then under the sink is where my toilet paper holder is, my garbage can, and this is my gray water tank. Here's my fridge. It's really, really big for me. I don't need this much. And I love my freezer. It is really, really huge for me. I don't know how many liters it is. I've never really looked at the paperwork to see. Then over here, here's where I keep all of my cosmetics, lotions, things like that. So here is, if I pull on this one, it comes out and it's my table that I can sit at. If I push it back in and hold like this and pull here, I have another drawer, and this is my underwear. Some people don't like to show your underwear, but we all wear them, so it's no big deal to me. My next one, I like, this is where all my camera gear is. I am a professional photographer, but I haven't done it for a few years. Down in here is where I keep all my toilet paper, wet wipes, and things. Up above is my bed. So this is what keeps it up on both sides. And then I just take and pull it down. I can show that in a little bit because I'm going to get rid of this sleeping bag. I do have all my bedding on my bed at all times, so you can see it there. In fact, I'll do another one about my bedding because it's by Betty's, and I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but it's an amazing company, so I do want you to see that. Let's see, is there anything else that I haven't shown? I'm inside now. You can see my screen doors, and I put a curtain rod up here so that at night I can pull it across. But I also have, which I'm going to do a different video, I have all of these. So what they are is the covers for this window, this window, this window, and I also have a cover for this big window here. So I'll do one of those at another time. But I put it in the window, and then I take the curtain and go across, which gives me double the security and insulation. Plus I have a curtain here that comes across there. So again, I get double insulation. the other thing that I haven't spoke about is this here is an AC unit and a heating unit, but it only works if I have shore power. And then this is a fantastic fan. It's not a max air fan, it's a fantastic fan. Trying to think if there's anything else. I'll step back, see if you can kind of see it from here. This is going away. It hasn't been taken care of. Like I said, I'll take care of these. And all of that I don't need, so it's gonna get stored away. And the bags are actually my dirty laundry, which I need to take care of. Here's Millie's bed. Her seat, it is seat belted in. And this cup holder, I'll put a link to it at some time, because this is a 2017 and it didn't come with good cup holders. It came with these little tiny cup holders that the cups were so big they would just tip right out of it. This is a cooler that we've had for years and years and years and years. And what it is, it's like a fridge. So it has a motor, and you plug it in here and plug it into a 12 volt over there, and it will either heat for you if you need to keep food hot, or you can keep your food cold. So it's essentially just another fridge, but I love having it up front so that I have some snacks when I'm on the go. I do love the overhead shelving up there. Nothing looks nice and tidy and clean right now, but hopefully it will. I'm leaving at 7 o'clock in the morning. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions, please reach out to me.